All right, I want to go over here today a way to actually, let me roll up the windows here so we don't get any extra sound. I want to go over about raw stuff and meat and any other products. You want to buy stuff as natural as possible, like it, without being, when I say natural, I mean like as unprocessed as possible. So like for me, when I buy like chicken, I usually buy it in a package and cook it myself, not pre-cooked. When I buy like beef, the same thing. When I buy pork, the same thing. Fish, the same thing. Even if it's frozen, it could come already with nothing done to it but pre-packaged. That's what you're looking for, because once, it's the same thing with like anything else that you get, any other food product, not just meat. It could be carbohydrates, veggies. That's why we don't buy veggies in a can. We actually get the raw veggies, whether it be frozen or in the produce section, or in bags. The same thing with like pasta. We'll like buy the pasta in the bag or the box and cook that instead of buying like pasta mixed in with something else in a can or in a bag. Reason being is because these food companies do not have your best interest in mind. They don't care about your health. They're not a non-profit organization on purpose. They are a business, a for-profit business. And what's the first thing that a company can do to actually increase revenue without acquiring more customers in a single month? And that is to cut the cost of their production of producing that product. Whether it has I'm going to use the food industry for example in this video, but let's just say, for example, let's say we have a, let me plug my battery power in here real quick. Just kind of get, let's just say, we got, let's just say sugar. So you want to know why companies do high fructose corn syrup in their products for added sugar, for that little sweetener instead of regular sugar? It's like ridiculously more cheaper than like raw sugar, okay? And so they found that way, so that they don't care that it causes cancer or that it causes havoc in our body, it causes us to crave other foods. They don't care about those things. Or let's just say, for instance, again, for-profit companies, as far as cost of production, well, what if you can have the ability to have your product, it's a food product of course, have a higher shelf life, meaning it can sit on the shelf of that grocery store or in that gas station or convenience store for a lot longer than their previous product, the same product. So what do they do for that? They put preservatives in there, and some harmful preservatives a lot of times they'll put in there to make it a longer shelf life. There's some preservatives, preservatives are not good in general, but there's some that our body can tolerate more than others, where it really doesn't affect us that much. But there's some harmful preservatives out there, and really wreak havoc on our body. And also some are proven to cause cancer. So when we go grocery shopping, we want to try to get the real deal. Sometimes it's a little bit more expensive. Sometimes we have to go to a different grocery store to find it less expensive. For instance, here in Nebraska, in Lincoln, Nebraska, one of the more expensive grocery stores is Hy-Vee. I don't suggest anybody go buy stuff at Hy-Vee. You can get the same stuff at other grocery stores for a lot cheaper, unless you get like one or two items that taste better or it's hard to find at other grocery stores. Like we like to buy like basically only a couple things at Hy-Vee. That one of them is Wheat Bran. We get in the box. It's like $1.99 for a pound. We get like what else do we get? We get the shredded unsweet coconut. We like to get there too, and that's pretty much all we get at Hy-Vee for the most part. I sometimes in the seafood section we'll get like their lobster if it's on sale, or crab legs, or sometimes some fish, some trout that I might find on sale, or mussels, things like that. But other than that, I don't get anything else from Hy-Vee my regular grocery trips. Now, where we do shop at in Lincoln is Super Target, which is a great place, great stuff there, and it's not as expensive. And we also go to, surprisingly, Trader Joe's. Great foods, a lot of natural foods, and their prices are very comparable to like Target or Super Saver. Another one I was going to say is Super Saver is another place to go. You can go to Walmart if you want. I'm not the biggest fan of Walmart unless I like absolutely need something, because I live right around the corner from it. Or now I'll go to Target, just because a lot of times I go to Walmart, not necessarily in their food section, but there are other items in Walmart. If I'm getting something, they're usually out of the one item that I want to get, and so it irritates me because I wasted my time going there. And so other than that, Aldi's, another place. Aldi's, if you're looking for produce, I have a lot of clients that go to Aldi's. Produce, excuse me, that is cheap. Go to Aldi's. I think it's ALDIS, I believe. You can just look it up or Google it in your area. They also have some off-brand stuff there too you can get for cheap. If you're trying to save money, use Aldi's for a lot of your stuff. Doesn't matter the brand name or anything. Just if that's what you want to do, use it. Another place here in Lincoln was I forgot it was off O Street. But you can just search around. Just search around. You'll find in your state, in your area, the food stores that fit your budget and your needs. But the biggest thing is to get the raw stuff and cook it yourself. Just if you're gonna get chicken, to save time, because a lot of people like to buy like pre-done stuff to try to save time, right? So all you need to do is buy a package of chicken and put it all in the grill or all in the oven. If you don't want to take the time to do the grill, just take some aluminum foil out, put it in a oven dish, or just leave it in an oven dish. Put your oven on like 400 degrees and put the chicken in there. You can put some garlic on there, whatever else you want to put on there. Rosemary is great on chicken, and then cover up the chicken with some aluminum foil, and then set on 400 degrees. Then go do something else. If you're washing clothes, go wash clothes. If you're watching TV, go watch TV. If you're doing vacuuming or doing whatever else you're doing around the house, go ahead and do that. If you are leaving, some ovens actually have a timer where it actually shut itself off. Maybe you already know how long it's going to take. I think chicken, you can Google it if you want, 400 degrees. I think maybe it's done definitely in like 30 minutes. So set it for 30 minutes, timer for 30 minutes, and leave and go do something else. Then when you come back, it's done. Just make sure you have aluminum foil on it so it doesn't dry out. You can do the same thing with fish. You can do the same thing with beef. You can do the same thing with pork. And so it doesn't take it much time. How much time did it take me to take these pieces of meat out of the package that I bought it, take an oven dish out, put aluminum foil on it, turn the oven on for 400 degrees and set the timer for 30 minutes, whatever it might be, and put it in the oven. That probably would take me like 3 minutes. And then when it's all done, you take it out. If you're making all your meals for the week in like separate containers, you can do it right then and there. It's not going to take long. Or maybe you want to take it out and just put it in the freezer bag and just stick everything in there. It's already done. Put it in the refrigerator for the week. Or take half of it and put it in the refrigerator, take the other half, put it in the freezer, and you can take it out a few days later. So it's not going to really get freezer burn in a few days. And that's it. So other than that, if you like this video, comment and like below. And if it's really helpful, use this, and I'll see you on the next video.